before I get into it, before I get into one of Jay-Z's best signings,
motherfucker, I got a ball here.
Before I get into one of Jay-Z's best signings, I have a real question. Right? I want to show this on screen as I speak about it. Now, last week, Sensay, you still there?
Yes, sir.
Last week, we seen that LaRussell signed to ROC Nation. My question to you is, because you done had a week to ponder this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Why? What you feel like made this nigga sign, bro?
Shoot, honestly, it's gotta be the exposure. That's really the only thing it could be for LaRussell. I mean, this dude been throwing concerts in his backyard for I don't know how many years now.
It's been going on about.
I think the income.
Zuri was a baby.
Exactly. And yeah, dang.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I mean it's gotta be he just want that exposure. That's the only thing I feel like he couldn't do for I ain't gonna say he couldn't do for himself, but that's the only reason I feel like anybody signs is the machine. That's why the baby said
his whole brand was independence. Like his whole brand was, I'ma do this shit my way. Like I'm gonna make my own money. I'm putting my albums out. You know, I let y'all pay whatever y'all want to pay for them. Like his message was always to stay kicking it at his level and kicking it how he kick it. In the same sense of like when you would see E40. Like if you know anything about E40 career, like E40 tried it. I think he may have tried the majors and like they didn't fuck with him and he got it out the mud. No. He never did it. He went major for Tell Me When to Go.
I was about to say that was the only major record that I remember.
I think the Tell Me When to Go album.
School too.
My Ghetto Report Card was one of his that was his only major label venture. But looking at this now, I don't know. Like I got to thinking, like just sitting here, you know, shooting the shit as we talking. I'm thinking in my mind, has he ever been on tour?
I don't think he did a nationwide tour, but he's done a West Coast like Cali tour. I'll say that. Like he done been through the Bay, the Valley, downtown LA, like them type of joints. But
so he ain't never made it past the West Coast.
You know how they always say, like the music ain't never went past Arizona. I don't think he's ever toured past Arizona.
Touring past Arizona. So Rento was like, shout outs to B Man in the chat. See, but I don't think that he's. Do we have the details of the deal? Shouts to B Man in the chat and shouts to Rento being active in this. I want to know the details of this deal. I want to.
I'm gonna try to look it up real quick.
Yeah. See what you could muster up. Cause I mean, even still, like let's say you do own your masters, and let's say that you quote unquote still have control. At some point, being that you are up under Jay-Z's thumbprint, my nigga, you gonna have to play the game Hove way. Like there's I don't care who it is.
So it say pretty much he still maintains independence It says that he still controls his full masters and operates independently while focusing on the infrastructure and guidance that Rock Nation provides. It says the deal provides support for radio promotions and scaling his already successful independent career. Yeah, I mean, so pretty much that sounds like he just wanted to get the exposure. It said that the Super Bowl, the role that he played in the Super Bowl was part of the, I think it was like
Yeah.
part of the deal.
Hold on, let me
So,
bring Rento up.
uh,
Rento, go to Discord. Hit that link I sent you in the group chat earlier, and then go to my Discord, and then go to the Great Southern Forum. And then Sensay, one of us will bring you up on the stage.
yeah, I got you. But my question is that maybe LaRussell started comparing himself to others though. Like, so
Who
like
though? Who you
the
thinking?
only the boy he probably compared himself to Russ. That boy Russ be actually going to stadiums and selling them joints out. Not stadiums, but arenas and stuff.
Russ, the nigga
I don't.
that's like a rapper, the rapper singer dude.
Yeah, yeah. I think that's him.
Mm. Mm.
His shows be going crazy, but and they both fully independent. But LaRussell don't get that. You know what I'm saying? He don't really get that. I don't know though. That's a different avenue of fans though. But that's the only person I could see that he's comparing himself to it as independently. Because anybody else, dude, we already know they signed.
Yeah. Yeah. Rento heating it up in the chat. He say if you sign with a machine that's not independent no more, I don't care. Hey, low key, I kind of side with Rento on that because Chance was quote unquote independent for a bop and a half, and all right, Rento in the Discord now. Rento, send a request and we'll pull you up.
Yeah, he just got to raise his hand.
Yeah. Oh wait, can I invite him to speak? Yeah. What's up?
Oh, there you go.
Okay. I need everybody to hear what I just heard. This is a brief intermission. And this intermission is brought to you by South Carolina Archive Supply, your vintage hub. P just walked out from her corner and says, and I quote, if I ever go to jail and you not toe up about me on the internet like Finesse toe up about Suge, when I get out, I'm going back to jail. And that is a quote directly from P. Y'all, this is what I deal with on the daily. I love her, though. Let me put my shades back on because this what the fuck I got going on. Thank you. Okay. Rento.
My sure. Y'all can hear me.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Yeah,
welcome to the chat, dog.
So, all right. So, Pete Gang, I'm on a bike right now, so I can talk.
Yes, sir.
So back to the LaRussell shit. For one, I think LaRussell and Chan's situation is kind of different, right? Because with LaRussell, he's signing with a machine to push him. What Chance did was struck his own deal, like a one-time deal. You feel me? That's more like a businessman doing a partnership. You feel what I'm saying? He just signed with Apple. Apple paid him to put it on streaming. He could have did it himself. You know what I'm saying? But it really ain't no different than him putting out himself and then them paying them for streaming. But they just essentially pay him to say, "Hey, we want your album on our platform." It ain't like Apple was paying him to help with anything other than putting it on Apple. You feel what I'm saying? But with LaRussell, the minute you sign with a machine to help you do any label type work, like label-esque work, you're not independent no more.
Oh,
I get that he got he still got full control, but I mean, he still got somebody behind him helping him. So I think it just sounds good for the optics.
So you don't feel like this move is as organic as it could be.
Um, I mean, I think it's like what explain it a little bit more. Like what
So
you mean by organic?
do you feel like he going against what he came in the game for, or do you feel like this is like me trying to raise the bar of what I came to do? Get what I'm saying?
Yeah, so I don't put it against him. I think it's more so him raising the bar for what he used to doing. Like, you know, so it's him being real with himself, bro. Like he done got to that glass ceiling and he just wanna break through. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
So
but it's just I'm just not about to
this
call him no independent artist no more though.
so does this like what's the word I'm looking for? We dabble in the land of niggas trying to get past shit. It ain't even a glass ceiling. I don't even know what to call this shit. We dabble in the land of niggas trying to get past the first wall, right?
Right.
So a lot of the people that we talk to and that we around all the time, they fight for independence, 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 independence.
Yeah.
Is this basically grind till you shine, or is it like shit? If you get there, take the deal, nigga. Like I don't know. Like I'm always torn in that thought process. Like I would much rather see these people get it out the mud and own all that shit. But sometimes you got to be young thug and take the fucked up deal.
So my thought process is always like this, all right? It's a little bit different when it's your creative property. I get that, but my idea is always like, bro, having 100% of 100,000 sound good, but it ain't better than having 10% of 100 million.
Woo!
You feel what I'm saying? So some people just need that 100 million to get to where they actually want to do. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like for LaRussell, he probably done got to a point where he like, okay, I know how to utilize the resources that I have, but it's almost impossible for him to get all the resources that he needs. So with that being said, I think he said, "Hey, Rock Nation, y'all are able to stretch our arms to X, Y, and Z. My arms only stretch out this far. Connect me with these folks and let me just do this. Let me keep the same formula that I have, but I just want y'all to put me in a room with these folks."
I ain't mad at that. I'd take that deal.
I think it's kind of like the industry or everybody just nowadays put an emphasis on owning your masters, but everybody masters ain't making them nothing. So it's like once you get to that point, like yeah, it's cool. I got my masters, but I'm really trying to see some money from this.
So okay, with LaRussell taking the deal, who y'all got next on the list of niggas that probably will take the deal?
Who's the top independent niggas right now?
I was about to say, I
Sauce
really don't
Walker.
even know who. Oh wait, who you said Sauce?
Sauce Walker.
Oh no, South Walker ain't take. Well, nah. Yeah.
I can see him taking the deal. I can see
Hey,
him
if
taking the
LaRussell
deal.
take this deal, Sauce Walker might rethink it. He might say, "Hey, give me that nigga deal, dog."
But I don't know if it make as much sense for Sauce Walker as it do for LaRussell though.
So,
Cause
would Sauce Walker be
people
considered a
like
bigger artist?
I don't know. I think that Sauce Walker is a tad bit more niche than LaRussell. So
Nah,
like with
I
that
wouldn't say
being
that one.
said,
I wouldn't say that
I
one.
think so. You don't think so?
I tried listening to some
Wait.
LaRussell shit. That shit is in a whole nother pocket of the world. That shit is. I'm gonna tell y'all a lot of shit that's not for me. LaRussell music is not for JG. Like that shit is not for me. Like
But I think
it's
that's what
good for
Rento's
who it's
saying. That's why
good
Sauce
for.
Walker different.
But like that shit, like I understand why his music wouldn't go past Arizona. I understand it.
But you got to think, bro. Like LaRussell don't make he don't make like hood music, right? Bro, you got more people that's not in the hood than making like you got more people that can not relate to Sauce Walker than you got than the people that can relate to Sauce Walker. LaRussell say stuff that it don't like. It don't matter where you come from. You can low key like relate to some of the stuff he be saying it, but it might not be sonically what you like. You feel me? It might not be, the type of flow that you into, but like LaRussell, I mean, I don't know, bro. That's actually an interesting
That
conversation, bro. Because now that I think
that's
about it,
even
I
more to
mean,
take the deal.
yeah.
And this is
Now that I
this is
think about it,
me.
it's like,
I sat down and listened to the lyrics of, and I had a few albums like in my Apple Music. I was like, all right, let me sit down and try this shit, right? And I listened to it, and like production is good. I like the way that he flips stuff, but it's just like every time I listen to him, I'd be like, it didn't move me the way that some of this other shit moved me. Now, of course, it's way different than a lot of the West Coast music because he isn't a member.
he don't
You
got that
know,
West Coast. He
he
ain't got that
ain't.
that traditional West Coast sound for
Yeah,
real.
but he also does a lot of like Thiz type shit. Like the Mac Dre shit be hitting. Like I fuck with the Mac Dre. I fuck with like look Keep the Sneak and E40 when he was on his Thiz shit and like just being a part of that like the bass culture. But